Thank you so much as well. Wonderful stage interview, Laura. Really insane questions and great answers. So I'll try to kind of parlay this into PGL as well with Jojo. We'll start on a great note because you are our Kia player of the series. Let's go.
I appreciate it.
Let's go. Congratulations. So how do you reflect on your performance then? I want to say contrasting to the first week that you had.
Yeah, I mean, I think this week we played really well in scrims, honestly. I think we're improving a lot, and I think I'm learning how to play much better, especially with my team and building that synergy. So honestly, I wasn't surprised the results from today because our scrims have been the best it's ever been. So we just got to keep this momentum and keep on improving.
That's great. Alvaro did talk about it a little bit as well, but he was a little bit tight-lipped, so I don't know how much you want to say. But we asked the question because El Yoya was very clear about this last week. He said in an interview with me, like, our practice has not been good. I don't think we were prepared. So is there anything you can reveal that for you felt better?
Yeah, I think a lot of times our mistakes is pretty obvious to see on stage. We just do such undisciplined plays a lot of times, especially when we're so ahead. We threw so many games, like the Casey game 3, we should have won for sure, right? And then we just threw it. So I think we like to get too much too often. And I think that's what Yoya meant from not being disciplined in scrims. We just want to always get so much. We're not happy with the small wins. So I think we showed that pretty well today, to be honest. I think it's a good improvement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in NA, Walter told me, don't go for the whole chicken, take the drumstick. That was kind of... That was just a tangent. But yeah, I was going to say, because when you came into this team, it was kind of exciting because we had this Alvaro, El Yoyo duo, like this tandem, and then we kind of were excited for you because you're going to fit into this. How does it feel now in your second split? How do you feel like it's working with these two kind of on the map and outside of the game as well?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, first split was a big disappointment. I think I didn't show my form at all. I think today was pretty good with my form, but I still should have done a lot better. But I think this split will definitely be a difference because everyone just seems much more... at least I know the team much more better, and they've been playing for a year already, right? So I think it's mostly me that's fitting in and learning how the team wants to play and how the coach sees the game. So I think it's been going really good.
Yeah, it's an upward trajectory for sure, and I think nobody will be surprised that you might need a little bit of time to acclimatize. I made a little drawing about you, and I think it's only fair that I show it to you, because Raz didn't agree with me, basically. So if you can pull it up, I want you to guess the context if you can at all. The Jojo pond.
So NA is like sunny and everything. It looks,
yes.
That's LA, right?
Yes.
And that's Berlin because there's no sun. I'm assuming, right?
That's one of the things, yeah.
What else is there? There's a crab.
But yeah, basically that thing in the middle is a fish.
Ooh,
it's you.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then in that one, what is that?
So, okay.
2 fishes? 3 fishes?
Small fishes, big fishes. So I got this from a Reddit comment. Oh, I forgot your name again, user. It started with a B. I'm so sorry. He was talking about you coming into EU and kind of being in NA for a lot of the time, a big fish in a small pond. The user was implying, and I kind of drew, that obviously you were at the top of the pack, but maybe the competition wasn't as good. Whilst when you come into a scene like EU, you've got the Caps of the world, right now the Vladdy of the world, and maybe that is also the adjustment period. So do you agree or not?
I mean, to be honest, I think my form last splits, if I was in NA, it would have been bad too. I don't think it's more of the players. Of course, Caps is really good, and I think he's the best mid in the West, but yeah, I think my form was just not good last splits. Even if I was in NA, I think I'd be struggling too. So I don't think it's more of the competition. I think it's just more on myself, to be honest. Yeah,
that makes sense. I think there was another user that also said, like, hey, there was really good competition there as well. So this is a little maybe short-sighted. But all jokes aside, though, about the weather, because I know people like to meme on it, but even people like me who've lived in Berlin for 10 years, winter is awful, is literally awful. I mean, the city is unbearable. It really is. So I do take that really seriously. Do you feel like it is getting a bit better now that everything's looking up and the sun's come to play?
I mean, to be honest, everyone asked me, like, how does it feel going from LA to Berlin? Because the winter Berlin, you know? But I was born in Canada, Toronto.
Oh, it's true.
And I'm kind of used to this. So, like, I come to Berlin in winter, it's snowing, it's cold, but it's like, I'm used to it, you know? But if you guys are from more hotter countries, then it makes sense. Because compared to LA, obviously the weather sucks. But right now it's getting pretty, I wouldn't say great, but it's like sunny, you know?
But Toronto is like a nice city, I hear.
Toronto's pretty nice. I mean, Toronto's for sure, I think, the best city in the world.
I'm a Berlin hater, so anyways, go ahead.
I was the opposite, because I'm from Sweden, which is also like Canada. So when I went to LA, I was like, wait, there's too much sun in a way.
Yeah.
Every day. It's like I was living the same day on repeat, because every day I would wake up, go outside, and there's sun. And it would be the same. There's like there's no seasons there. So I actually really like the Berlin weather. I'm going to defend it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
I would say I'm in the middle, you know? Like, I like the Berlin weather, but at the same time, it's not that LA sunny weather,
Yeah.
at least for now.
True.
Yeah, we'll check in when it's the middle of summer and there's no AC anywhere. We'll check in then. Speaking of Canada, obviously, that's probably a really big goal then for you to really ramp up coming into spring and specifically into locking in one of those spots to go to MSI.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, going to MSI, especially in Canada, would be great because I'm not 100% sure, but at least I'm pretty sure there hasn't been an international in Canada in so long, right? So
One got cancelled, I think.
yeah, that's what I heard. So obviously we make it to MSI, we win the split, that'll be great. Especially in Canada, that's a big bonus. And then my break, I can just like go home right away because I'm in Canada already. So
Excellent.
That'd be fun.
No jet lag. Yeah, very efficient. We talked about the redemption arc of MKOI. After what you saw today, we do have to take the competition into regards as well, right? But do you agree with Jojo about kind of the building blocks that are there and what they can achieve?
I mean, I was always a KOI believer. Even
Yeah.
in winter, I was really praising. I was kind of disappointed, which I think you are as well. But also, like coming in, it's hard to call it a redemption arc because it did play G2 and KC,
Yeah.
which are
Yeah.
really, really strong teams. And you did really put them and kind of push them to game 3, both series. So we still really see you in this high regard. So I wouldn't really call it a redemption arc.
It's more like from winter. I think finals weekend would have
for
been
sure,
a big
yeah.
goal, but yeah.
So how do you take the next step now? Like, what is the next on the agenda for MKOI to really reach that? Is it just the discipline, or is there something beyond there?
I think everyone is just very driven right now and very motivated. And I think last splits, a lot of us would sometimes see different things in the game and would not see the same page. I think we're doing a really good job this splits, getting on the same page and doing how we see the same things in game is so much easier than everyone having their own ideas, right? So honestly, for us, we're just focusing on what we can do better. And if we keep this track, I could see us easily being contenders.
Yeah, it comes down to compromisation, right? Because I see the game one way and you see it the other way, but in the end, we both need to see it the same on the game day. So someone has to
Exactly.
kind of like come to the middle, or in a way.
Yeah, it makes sense. We'll sign off, I believe. Thank you so much, Jojo. We'll just take a look at next Saturday's schedule. You're not playing on Saturday. That's kind of nice, actually.
It is kind of nice. I mean, the new schedule is different because today's Monday and I'm playing on a Monday, you know? So.
Yeah. But we will have Heretics versus BDS. We have G2 versus Rogue. Oh, God, that's difficult for Rogue. And KC versus SK. So it could go either way. I think we could have a couple of blowouts, Finn.
I mean, 113 is playing, you know, so I'm excited.
You're
You have an
excited.
opinion on 113, my goat?
I mean, I just know about BDS macro, but about 113 specifically, I think he's a very aggressive player, but I don't have too much of an
Respect.
opinion.
Sometimes a bit of a coin flip. A bit, right? Finn?
Comes with the territory. I don't know what to say.
He's a jungler after all. Thank you so much, Finn. Thank you so much, Jojo. I think
Thank
you have to go record Euphoria as well, so we'll let you
excited.
go. And thank you so much for being with us for this entire week of the Spring Split, and we'll be back next week with more action. Thank you so much. Good night.
Jackie's tries to throw the ball down. It's Noah who's gonna die! The Shockwave, he wasn't watching the ball!
Okay, set. I got him here. Yeah. Nice. Kill him. Get Nash, no? Get Nash. Yeah. No Shockwave Oriana, guys, okay? No, the duel there. We have Elder. Go bot. Mid. That's a banger game one.
That's
It is. Somehow.
Has overstayed. There's a level 6 here. He's gonna Q away, he's gonna flash away. Flash and first blood from Malrang. Malrang, ulti ready, blocks up Jackie's. The ulti goes through the wall. Jackie's in trouble. Constantine and Patrick takes him down. They manage to save him. Turn with the knock up, the ball through, the stun over the wall. Now the severing pull. Jackie's gets one back.
Hello? Can I keep my bottle of Red Bull on the desk? No. You have to put it in the cup. Oh my god! It's forbidden? It is forbidden. Can I get FLICKR? Or is it forbidden?
It's forbidden. It's against the rule book. I can look over the pairs. I will kill Zyra.
Gran besa. Tristana no
I have a flank.
Tristana no flash. Behind.
Quirky dead. Yeah. I have full team
Tristana no
one.
flash.
I'm missing ulti. Break mid. We can break mid.
That equalizer, oh, it's so nice, isn't it? Shea can only play defensive, but to do nothing and stand there and just take it.
Terminator, no? Prime.
I'm going to spell that. They will hold me. Hold on, fine.
We can end.
Look here. I stop here.
Nice low.
I do it,
Yeah, we end.
Hey, top now?
Maybe not.
Better. What the f am I doing? What the f did I just do?
Jojopyun!